Right now at 6, big cuts at MATA affecting routes and jobs. The board overseeing the Memphis Area Transit Authority voting to cut hundreds of jobs and several bus routes to fix its budget. Thanks for joining us. I'm Richard Ransom. MATA is clawing out of a $60 million deficit. ABC 24 Scott Mattis is live downtown with the very latest on this and the details involved. So, Scott, the thing about this is not only did we just learn of these cuts today, but it wasn't just a couple days ago they decided to cut the trolley service and about a dozen trolley workers.
Exactly, and those trolley line workers, those drivers, they're now completely out of a job. As of about an hour and a half ago, this all went down at about 4:30 or so. Now, I can tell you that 241 MATA jobs are affected. This after a $67 million budget was approved by the Board of Commissioners. Now, this is across the board from administrative to drivers to maintenance. Again, 241 jobs now gone after tonight's meeting. Now, this was a nearly unanimous vote of 8-0-1. We can only imagine that zero was abstaining the vote. We're still not sure about that yet, but I can tell you I've been talking to several drivers today, and they tell me they have seen this coming, but they weren't expecting this to pass so quickly without a fight. But again, in today's board meeting, there were several drivers, several people who support MATA and their drivers voicing their concerns. Now, one of the men that I'm going to introduce you to, Sammy Hunter. Now, Sammy, you're a union representative here for the Bus Drivers Union. What does this mean? This is a massive blow to MATA's drivers.
Yes, this is a massive blow to the drivers. They no longer have a job. They have to go home and tell their families they no longer have a job. And it's a massive blow to the bus riders too, because they can't get the service that they want to get.
So in addition to these jobs that are lost, they're also taking away, likely at the very least, 6 routes, and these are massive routes, one from downtown to Wolf Chase. This is pretty big news. Yes,
it is pretty big news when you depend on going to the store and stuff like that. Now you ain't gonna be able to do that now because the route has been cut.
Absolutely, and like you were talking about, these families who depend on this job, like all of us depend on our jobs, now have to collectively go home, tell their families what's happening, and potentially start over. Just sad.
It's a sad day. I feel for them. My heart goes out to them because I know a lot of them from riding the bus, and they're good people, and they didn't deserve this, what happened today.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, I can tell you, Richard, the only saving grace in this entire process, and this is a potential possibility, is that if this goes in front of City Council, which it likely will next week, and City Council says, hey, we're going to approve $20 million so all these folks can keep their jobs, well, that could happen. Not likely, but it could happen. We'll stay on top of this. Live downtown, I'm Scott Mattis.